Alright, gonna do a little chicken video. We can see how much water's in this run. So since we have such a clay soil and all of this slopes towards the coop, oh my goodness, look at it. So even though we just put the roof on, the water, you can see it just runs down this hill, how soaked everything gets. We have almost like a stream running through here. Hey guys. Yeah, we gotta do something about this. Oh my goodness, it's here. It's here. There she is. All right, her first attempt at this thing. Where are you dumping it? Put it back on the pile. What do you think about our maiden voyage?
I love it.
It's starting to rain, so...
Best honeymoon ever!
Yeah. Let's let these crazy chickens out. You're free. Go. Today's video is going to be a quick little, what the heck do I want to call it? Quick little video on what I feel is the ultimate trenching setup. So here we have our Kubota BX23s with the backhoe and a super cheap trailer from Harbor Freight and a little tiny hookup I put right here, utilizing holes that are already in the frame. So you know, that's just bolted. There's a hole already in there, so no drilling or anything. That whole thing can come off and go to the other side, but concept's pretty simple. You just kind of, you know, pull where you need to trench and just put it right into the trailer. Now if you're curious as to why you just don't like dig and just dump it right next to the trench or the hole, I'll show you what we kind of got going on. And if you see the roof above me, it kind of starts there. So all of this area here, almost from the house here down to our fence, all slopes right towards our chicken run. And you can see we already have some trenches. They are not that deep, but it's enough to where water will flow into both of these and flow out off the side of our yard here. And there's already a like a swale or whatever you want to call it, trench on the side of the road down there that just runs way off. So we're pretty much going to French drain it, because I don't really want to do like a swale or anything, because I don't want like a huge divot and then like a constant wet spot. So we're gonna dig it deeper. We got a pile of stone. We'll get like the French drain pipe, run it out here. This one's coming down the side, because again, all of this you can see just runs this way. This one did terminate here, but then it was just like a swamp in this area right here. So kind of the same deal. Once we come down, run out the side of the yard. This trench right here was already done with the tractor and trailer setup. So what we're gonna do is just kind of time lapse through me doing a little bit right here, see it in action, run the dirt back to the hill, dump it, and kind of come on back. Look, the one chicken's all the way in the trench. Daddy, what are you doing in here? She found something good. Okay. Alright, so now you kind of saw it in action under time lapse. Go over a few things, kind of like it, don't like. Just got to be mindful of. You can see how I have the backhoe part off to the side. When you make a left-hand turn, the trailer, you know, will end up getting really close to it. So you either got to like leave it, you know, up or just push it off to the side. You know, not a big deal. Just got to be mindful of it. You know, just some scrap steel. The way these little trailers work, like I mentioned, this is that super cheapy option from Harbor Freight. You pull this little pin, pull this lever, and since the axle, or you know, the pivot is centered, as long as you kind of load it evenly, you know, just pick up on the end and it'll all dump out. What I don't kind of like is these little channels right here that the tailgate slips into. Dirt gets stuck in it, you know, and it doesn't go all the way down. You probably saw me having to hop out of the backhoe and with my hand rip some of the clay out. So, you know, it makes digging a little bit more of a pain, but again, for a super cheap trailer, you saw that it was loaded up with heavy clay and, you know, hanging in there so far. I did that much trench and then, you know, off that way. All right, guys, so future me here, finally able to do a little before and after clip. So we just got a bunch of rain. You can see we got some good puddles everywhere. So right here, leading up to it, you can see. And then here's our trench. And, whoops. Yeah, we hear you. Windy. Now we got this up because we're getting some sideways rain. But you can see even with sideways rain, it's pretty dry in there. The bath is nice and dry. So our roof is working with our little makeshift gutter. So, you know, you can see, hey Rapunzel, you can see they got a nice little dry spot, way better than it used to be. There's our new little addition, little chicks back there. Gutter comes down and just dumps into the trench. We'll go check out the ends of the trench. I don't know if we've gotten enough rain long enough where it'll be coming out of the ends. So, yeah, nothing really out of this one yet. We come uphill. This one usually gets it first since it's uphill and catches most of it. And yeah, not. So we got a good amount of rain, just not quite long enough for it to really saturate stuff yet. But you can still see just how much nicer the chicken coop is and why we kind of did this whole French drain project. So yeah, that's where I'm going to wrap this one up. Figured I would do this video because I tried looking for you know, Kubota BX trailers or something along that line, and pretty much all you find is people putting these on a trailer to go to like a little job site or something like that. You know, did not find anything kind of like this. So if it kind of helps you out or you learn something, you know, give it a thumbs up. We appreciate it. Hit that subscribe button and we'll see you guys in the next one.